I've got a little tent. I've got a B&M sleeping bag. Quite hot. Oh my goodness, I've got no idea what I'm doing. Got my pegs, got my poles. I've got some lager and I've got some food. Sushi. This is the life. The rain hasn't stopped.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. It is a little bit different this week in that I'm doing something a little bit out of my comfort zone. I have taken myself away to what I could find being the nearest campsite to where I live in London, and I'm going to do a little solo camping trip. So I thought I would bring you with me. I have just arrived here. It's a place that's just out of the north of London, so I've essentially had to drive all the way from southeast London out to here, which has taken me, it's taken a good couple of hours. It's a Friday, and yeah, there was Friday traffic. I think I set off at around half past 12, and it's just getting on for 3 o'clock. Is that right? Half 12, half 1, half 2, 2.5 hours, gosh. Yeah, loads of traffic getting through southeast London. Then I went through the Blackwall Tunnel. Didn't enjoy that. Some of you who watch my videos regularly will know that driving isn't my favourite, but I'm making myself more comfortable with it. So I've experienced a bit of everything today. I've had the London traffic and the buses and all that going on, and the bikes. Blackwall Tunnel, didn't enjoy it because I was on the right lane and I just felt like I was slap bang against the wall. I think a lot of the drivers were in the left lane because there's 2 lanes in the tunnel. Maybe that feels more comfortable. Maybe I'll do that next time. You live and learn, don't you? And I did a bit of motorway, and then I did some crazy country lanes where it was just like you feel like you have to squeeze to let the car pass you because it was so narrow, some of the gaps, and there was delivery drivers coming down these country lanes as well. So I've done a bit of everything. So that's definitely out of my comfort zone. But camping, well, solo camping, we'll see. I mean, I have been camping before, but it has been quite a few years since, yeah, I've put a tent up and done any camping. So I've got a little tent, I've got a B&M sleeping bag, I've got some lager, and I've got some food. We're good to go, I think. So I'm gonna go and find my pitch. The place that I'm at is called Lee Valley Almost Wild Campsite. Yes, almost wild. So basically it is very limited facilities here. There is, I think, a couple of basic toilets. I think they're like the drop toilets, and a cold water tap. I think that's it. So yeah, I was going to take the train here. It is possible to get here from central London by public transport, but then I had quite a lot of stuff to pack. I could have managed it all, I think. I could just about have carried it all, but then I was thinking, just for safety more than anything, as I'm by myself, I thought having the car here would probably just feel a little bit safer, you know. So that's that. I am gonna go, and there is a warden here, but they're here until I think 8 PM and then they disappear, leave us to it. So yes, I'm gonna go and meet the warden who will show me to my pitch. I have booked, you can tag onto your pitch some firewood. So I've got some firewood, and I'll tell you the prices a little bit later. But yeah, I'm gonna go and find them and find where I'm gonna be camping this evening. Okay, reception, safari tent and riverside pitches. I think I'm in a riverside pitch. It says large riverside pitches, and then the shop and woodland pitches. Am I in a riverside? I can't actually remember what I booked. Let's go and find out. Okay, so I've just been directed to where my pitch is, and they very kindly loaned me a wheelbarrow to fill up with my bits and pieces. This is everything that I've packed. So I've got my yoga mat, what is that? I don't actually know what's what. Oh, this is the tent. And then I've got my sleeping bag, a camping chair, some clothing and some bedding, and a cool bag and a blanket. Let's get out of here. Just spied this, the Woodland Hideaway. I don't recall seeing this on the website. I'll have to find out what this is, whether this is something that you can hire or whether it's just an area for like all the campers to use. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but there's, oh yeah, there's a little bed in here and some bunk beds, so I'm guessing you can rent this out. That's very cool, isn't it? And here we are. So this is all the pictures. They're numbered by R numbers. So I'm R1, so I'm just down the end there. Looks like I'm the first one here. They are just open on Friday and Saturdays evenings, you know, so you can come from Friday at 2 PM onwards. I've just booked for tonight, and I did ask if listen to the birds. I did ask if tomorrow was available, but it's fully booked tomorrow, just in case I wanted to extend it. So that's that decided. I'll be going home tomorrow morning, and I think you have to be out of here by 10:30 the morning after when you've booked. Okay, here we are, R1, and this is the area that I have. How fabulous is that? So you can feel really tucked away here. I might take the tent right down the far corner there. Yeah, and then you've got this section, and then the third section. So you are quite spaced out, and there's a bit of like hedgerow in between, which is nice. Oh my goodness, look at the butterflies. And I've already seen some dragonflies here. Yeah, look in there, can you see? These bright blue dragonflies. Oh wow, this is so fab. And they've put the firewood here for me. And my kindling, I think this is. Oh, firelighter cube. Oh, that's good. I did actually bring something from Poundland, of course, but they have supplied it. That's fab. Oh my goodness, look at this. Right on the river here. This is so peaceful. There are some geese knocking around, I've seen. I'm sure we'll see those. Can't believe all these dragonflies. I'm not sure if they're picking up on camera. There we are. Apparently when you see one, they often come back to the same spot. Oh, there's a few of them. I can hear a cuckoo as well. And the grass is lovely, all mown, nice and flat. So I'm just thinking, where would be a good place to pop my tent? Where would you choose? Not sure I want to be too close to all the bushes. Kind of want to be in the middle somewhere, I guess. Feels quite nice and flat here. I think if I'm here, I'm kind of tucked in a bit as well. I think I'll just have to go for it. Did just Google where to pitch a tent, just in case anything major was flagged up. It just said to be mindful not to go straight under trees because the branch is potentially falling, and also sap can like drop from the tree onto your tent, and to choose a nice flat, you know, area without any roots and lumps and bumps. So I've got a nice flat patch here, and I think I'll go for facing the kind of seating area here. Or do I come back here? No, I think that's too close to the trees. Yeah, that's decided. I think in this spot, get some sunshine on it, it'll warm it up a bit for later. Oh my goodness, I've got no idea what I'm doing. But here we are. Right, one tent. This was $19.99 from Lidl. It's a 2-man tent. Got all the bits in here. So yeah, I might have to pop on a bit of music, time-lapse this, and I'll show you it once it's up. Got my pegs, got my poles. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. How about that? So it's not as I was thinking it'd be a little bit wider, to be honest. It's a 2-man tent, but it'd be a cozy 2-man, that's for sure. So yeah, there'll be plenty of space in there for me though, and all my bits and pieces. I like this bit that comes out, kind of sticks out a bit, so you could put a few little bits like outside, like your shoes or something, outside of the tent itself. And yeah, it seems pretty good quality. I've put these bits, I'm not sure about the direction of them, but hopefully that's right. And it's got a nice bit of ventilation as well, which is cool. Nice little window flap. Yeah, that was very easy to put up. Didn't take me too long at all, maybe like 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself unpacked and organised, return the wheelbarrow, and oh my goodness, I do think I need an emergency banana. Well, I'm very pleased with the weather. It said it might be a thunderstorm, although I should be touching wood right now because there's still this evening, isn't there, or tomorrow morning. But yeah, we're in the heat wave, so this is absolutely glorious. I'm sweating a little bit after putting that tent up. So yeah, I'm going to return the wheelbarrow now, then I'm going to get everything set up nicely. Then yeah, it'll be time for a nice little chill. If we carry on further down past the other pitches, I believe that that is where the toilets are. So yeah, I'm going to get my bearings now. I think I'm literally the first one here. Oh, look at the geese. Oh. Hello, I've got some babies. Hello. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're not going to peck me. I feel like with geese they can smell fear. They're enjoying this grass though. Uh-oh. Oh, it's okay. Very protective. Oh. Yeah, they've all got these nice little bits of hedgerow between them, which makes it nice and, you know, your own little space, and each one goes onto the river. Okay, I found the toilets. So there's 2 toilets here and a hand sanitizer. There we go. Plenty of toilet roll. Yeah, all looks good. That'll do. Beats the bushes, doesn't it? Compost toilets, there we are. Just bumped into first camper who said that there's a lovely little deck just over here. Oh yeah, look at this, look at all the dragonflies. This is where the canal comes past. We've got all the houseboats here as well. Oh, this is so fabulous. It's so peaceful here. There's another little setup over there somebody's got. Oh, I love this. Look at the bees. And just halfway along is this area here where you can do some washing up. So you've got a cold water tap here. It's drinking water, so I'll be able to fill up my water bottle. There's some washing up liquid, and you can basically fill up a bowl and wash up in the sink over here. So yeah, that's handy. And then you've got price list here. So you've got grill hire, logs, charcoal, kindling, and firelighters and matches. So I just went for the logs and the kindling, but the kindling seems to have firelighters inside it. I hope I've got a lighter. I'm pretty sure I've packed one. Some rubbish and recycling. Here we are. This is my setup. Everything is ready. Got a few bits around here as well to light the fire later on. My Fortnum's cool bag is full of food and beer. I've got my little mini picnic rug. I've had this for a long time, this one. It's kind of lined underneath. And then into the tent we go. So I've laid out my yoga mat and my sleeping bag. I've got my little foam pillow that I take on flights, just with a silk pillowcase. My clothes are in that bag. That's the IKEA flat pack, like you can, you know, bag it up bag, like a little squishy bag that Kate McCabe gave to me, and it's really handy, it's really lightweight. Got a little light up here for later on, I'll show you that when it gets dark. And then I've got my wash bag over here and some wipes for my wash in the morning or later tonight before I go to bed. And another little lamp here, that's one of the ones that comes from like the tool kit section. I think that was from Poundland actually. And that's it really. And then I've got my throw. This is from John Lewis, but I've got it on the camping chair for now to like snuggle into later. But then I'll probably bring that inside and use that as like an extra layer or sleep on it or something. Got a few bits in here, mostly technology. Look at my tripod. The life of a content creator. And yeah, I'm gonna get some sushi out of my little cool box. I picked up this, it's the Yo Sushi Ultimate Catch, and they do a £6 meal deal. It's like the premium one, but I think it's really good value because this is quite expensive, and then you get a snack and a drink as well. I've got myself like a can of coffee for the morning, and I've got a little snack as well. I'll show you the other bits that I've picked up, because I've got some bits for dinner. Keeping it very simple, I will not be cooking. But yeah, I'm gonna have that now. Okay, this is the life. I've just smashed down that sushi. That was delicious, but I was so ravenous that I demolished it in a matter of moments. But it was very, very nice. I think the driving and the tent putting up made me rather hungry, so yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. Highly recommend if you're doing a little co-op meal deal. I have now sat down just outside the tent here on my little picnic blanket, and I'm going to chill out for a bit. I'm going to do some reading. I have downloaded some magazines onto my Readly app, and I want to say a big thank you to Readly for sponsoring this section of today's video. I've spoken about Readly loads of times to you here. If you're a regular viewer, you will have heard me talk about Readly a lot because I absolutely love it. If you haven't heard of Readly before, essentially it's an app that gives you unlimited access to over 7,000 magazines and newspapers on your phone for one low monthly fee. All on there whenever you fancy reading something, not scrolling on social media. I absolutely love reading through magazines. I really like my home and interior magazines. Readly has all different categories, so whatever it is that you're into, you're going to be able to find magazines relating to that subject. So maybe it's a hobby that you have, maybe like me you're trying a new hobby and you're going camping. And I did actually have a little look on Readly. You can use the search function, which is really handy, and I found some camping magazines. I also found some articles about wild camping, so I was able to pick up some hints and tips and get some inspiration. And I've also been able to download some articles to read while I was here. I wasn't sure how good the mobile phone reception would be, so you can download articles to read them offline, which is perfect if you're going on a flight or if you've got a commute where the reception's patchy. Obviously the space saving aspect's very handy too, rather than, you know, taking away a stack of magazines with you if you are going camping or you're going on your travels this summer. Everything's on your phone. And another feature that I really like is the back edition, so you can actually go back into your favorite magazines and look through back editions. So this is really handy, particularly I guess for the interior stuff. In the past I've seen something in the magazine, you can actually go back and find all these things using either the search function or just go back through previous editions of your favourite magazines and pull out those articles that you're interested in. It's a really good one for any of you who are doing any of the kind of home and interior stuff like myself, who are wanting to find home interior inspiration and put together like mood boards. I've also used it a lot for my cruising adventures as well, so I've been looking at cruise magazines and getting cruise ship inspiration. If you haven't got Readly already and you quite like the idea of it, they've got a fantastic offer for you. This is brilliant because essentially they're giving you 2 months free unlimited access to Readly, and you can cancel at any time, so well worth snapping that up. I'll leave the QR code on the screen for you now, or you can also click the link in my description box. I'll pin the comment as well in the comment section, so it's nice and easy for you to find. And then all you need to do is register, and then you just download the app and you're free to start browsing and enjoying all of those magazines and newspapers for yourself. So if you do make the most of that offer, do let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you find any inspiring articles or any magazines that you think I might like and I may have missed, because there is literally thousands on there, so I'd love to hear what you enjoy reading. So the agenda now is to chill out. The sun is just coming between the gap between the 2 trees up here, so I'm going to enjoy the afternoon sunshine. It's just coming up to 5 p.m. and it's lovely and warm. I've got everything I need here. I don't need to be anywhere, I don't need to do anything. I can pretty much switch this on to aeroplane mode now. Just chill out. I'm going to just read some articles. I'm going to look at some headboard inspiration, in case you were wondering. Thinking about painting my headboard, so I just want to look at a few final images before I make the commitment as to what paint to use. And yeah, this is the life. It is just me and the geese and the ducks and the dragonflies and the butterflies and the sunshine. You would not think that this is just 17 miles from smack bang in the middle of London. Gosh, that's amazing, isn't it? I think I'll definitely be coming back here.
We ran, we rise again. Before the pain, we try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brain. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights.
looks like we've got some visitors. So these are my dinner picky bits options. I've got some hummus, all from Co-op. I got some creamy brie de pays, well, just brie basically, it's the Co-op Irresistible range. Oh, so is this actually. That was reduced to £1.59. I got some of their pork pies. Their picnic food is 3 for 2, so I got 2 pork pies, some rich and creamy potato salad, I thought that looked quite nice, and some hummus. And I bought these crisps. These were on offer as well actually, £1.75 for them, Sensations roasted chicken and thyme. I got some watermelon with my meal deal, so with the sushi you can get that as your snack, or with a sandwich as well. I got a baguette as well. It's a lot of food, isn't it? I'm not going to eat all this, but you know when you're just here for the night and you don't know what you're going to fancy, so we have options. I did also just chuck this in for later. I'm being a bit of a piggy, but you know, we need supplies when we're in the wilderness, so they're an option for bedtime. Oh, and I packed these as well. These are my Loop earplugs. Have you seen these before? I think I might have shown them. I bought these on Amazon. They're quite pricey, but they're meant to be really good ones. And yeah, I thought just in case it gets noisy, you never know with other campers, do you? In case they're thinking it's Glastonbury. So, got them as an option. I've also got my noise cancelling headphones actually, which I could always pop on. I might do a little guided meditation later. These are really good as well. These are another Amazon purchase, and they were with a bit of discount. So if they're still on with the discount, I'll link them for you. They've got them in different colours. Really good quality, Sony ones. I just saw, I didn't switch the camera on in time, but some huge fish as well, at least like a foot long, 2 of them. So much wildlife here. That was quite nice because I could hear the birds as well as the music that I was listening to, so it's definitely a cuckoo here. Lots of other birds chattering. The sun is still quite high in the sky, but it's kind of clouded over a bit now. It's gone a little bit kind of hazy up there, and I'm debating lighting the fire, although is it a bit strange to light it while it's still light? I feel like it's quite warm still, so I think I might do that a little bit later. I've taken my shoes and socks off because I'm just enjoying walking on the grass. I do have to be careful where I step because of the geese situation. There's a few areas where I would not particularly want to tread with bare feet right now. I've moved the chair over here now and just relax for a bit. I keep saying I'm just going to relax, that's literally all I'm doing. There's no like agenda, there's no time frame, you know, it's just going to be when it gets dark I'll probably light the fire. When I'm tired I'll go to bed, and then I'll probably wake up when the sun comes up. So yeah, really lovely. I was kind of half thinking with the trip back tomorrow, although I shouldn't be thinking about this, I should just be present. But part of me is thinking, do I swing by a shop? I can't help myself. There's me doing my meditation, getting at one with nature, and all I can think about is whether I go to the retail park tomorrow. I do apologise, but you know, a lot of you are here for that, so. But yeah, I'm half serious. I might swing by somewhere on the way home. We'll see how the journey back goes. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to fully embrace where I am. I'm just taking it all in. I'm looking at the nettles, I'm looking at all the different plants, I'm looking at the dragonflies. I've seen bees buzzing around, I'm looking at the reeds, I'm seeing the little sweet little birds that are hiding in amongst those reeds over there. Yeah, it's lovely. There was some insects kind of going into the tent, so I've pulled the first, like the interior mesh down, just because I just see 1 or 2 little, like, not flies, but little flying bugs, we will call them. It's a really good space you get here. I think you want to book, like if there's more than one of you, or more than one tent, I think you book it kind of per area, and they do charge like additional tents within the area, but if you book just yourself you do get this whole area to yourself, so it's not like you have to book loads of tents to be able to have all of this space, which I think is really good value. So yeah, for 30 quid for the pitch, as it's called, for this entire little area, I think is fantastic. And it's like a circle as well, and they've mown it so nicely. Yeah, the grass is really flat. I'm really asking for trouble, aren't I, the amount of wandering around I'm doing. barefoot, but it's so nice just to be able to walk on the grass. It might just be me and the geese tonight at this rate. Most people are going to be arriving late. I mean, I imagine people could literally just pack up work for the day, turn their laptop off from central London and, you know, roll up here and pitch the tent quite late, and then, you know, have the full weekend, which would be really nice. You could do that on a Friday evening and then have your entire Saturday here in this environment, which would be nice, wouldn't it? He says. I mean, I haven't done the night in the tent yet. We'll see how that goes. I am sat here really enjoying the stillness of this place, and I've just put my phone away for a bit, and I've just been sitting here and just really enjoying the stillness. I've got the water in front of me and I'm just surrounded by all the plants, and it's funny because if you sit for long enough like that, I know I've just done this meditation so I might sound a bit and I've had a bit but if you sit for long enough without the phone, which we don't get the chance to do very often these days, do we? Or without any, you know, real distractions, not really thinking about anything, I'm just like looking. It's like the plants are putting on a little show. I know I sound nuts, but after a while, I'm just sitting here and the way they're all moving is fantastic. They're just all swaying in their own special way, and even the trees in the distance, like the treetops, they were just really swaying a minute ago, and I was just like zoning out looking at them, and then the water is just still, apart from every now and then when the little birdies that are hiding in the reeds have a little squawk attack and it all comes to life and the ripples start up again. But yeah, I'm just reflecting that the last time that I went camping would have been the days before, well, there would have been mobile phones, but they wouldn't have been, you know, phones with social media on them. The irony that I'm vlogging now, I do appreciate this. But the, you know, apps and all the, you know, options we've got to listen to music constantly or listen to audiobooks or do whatever. I think back then, yeah, with camping, I would take a digital camera, not a digital one. Was it digital? Maybe even just a disposable, you know, like one of the ones that you wind on and you have your 20 or so photos to take. I think it probably would have been like one of those disposable ones. Yeah, maybe a digital one a bit later on, but yeah, I haven't really been camping as such for a long time. So yeah, the last time I went would have been those days, and I was thinking about how I recall a lot of it quite vividly, and I think that's probably part of the reason, isn't it? When you're not glued to your phone, you remember things a lot more. So yeah, it's nice to have a little break, a little breather. I know I'm always telling you to go and follow me on Instagram and, you know, do all the things, like and subscribe and all the rest of it, but I would also encourage you to get outdoors where you can, and, you know, if you've got a space like this near to you and it's accessible for you, make the most of it. The other little thing that I was reflecting on is what I would pack that I haven't packed so far. And the main thing I think so far would be just a pair of sandals or flip-flops, as opposed to, I just wore my trainers and I thought they'll be fine because I'll just have my trainers if it's raining or if I'm, you know, if it's muddy, and then I can just go bare feet, you know, it'll be grassy. Not taking into consideration the geese potential situation, or I guess any other animals. Also at night time it would be handy to have sandals or flip-flops to slip on if I wanted to like go and use the facilities here. So that's one. Next thing that I nearly forgot and remembered last minute, and I'm so thankful that I brought with me, is my camping chair. And I have these because I always use them when I go to proms in the park or any kind of outdoor thing like that to sit on. You can pick these up for about £5 in the bargain stores, and they're well worth bringing if you are camping, because you spend a lot of time just sat, and there's benches here which you can sit on, but there's no backs to them, and in this I can just lie back and I've got my feet up on the bench and it's lovely. So that's the other thing that I would say, definitely make sure you bring with you a comfy camping chair. And the third thing that I haven't packed that I probably should have is bug spray or citronella candles, that sort of thing, just to kind of keep the bugs away. We are right by the water here as well, so I've got a feeling that I can see the midges, but they haven't come near me, to be fair. But yeah, maybe later on they might start coming a bit closer. So yeah, just being by the water, there is a lot of bugs. Oh, and one more thing, an umbrella, because that's sort of one of those things as well that you don't really think of bringing. But I think if it's chucking it down in the middle of the night and you need to go to the toilet, an umbrella would be really handy so you don't get completely drenched. But yeah, feel free to leave any comments with your kind of camping, not camping essentials, but things that people forget or that you forget and that are really handy when you go camping, and I'll pop them on my list for next time. Okay, it's a bit later, it is 20 to 8, so I'm gonna have a go at lighting the fire. I've opened the box of kindling and there's some matches in here, and then yeah, I've got the logs here, so wish me luck. So we've got these bits, I'm guessing they're what you like with the match. And then loads of these bits as well. I've stacked all the wood just off to the side here. Gosh, this is quite deep. Okay, so I have placed the 3 around like that, and then I've just kind of popped these around them. I've got some more in the box, so we'll see how we go. So yeah, let's strike a match and get these lit. I have got the trusty Poundland fire lighters with me, so if this doesn't do the trick, I've got that option. Oh, that's going up nicely. Whew. Right. Yeah, just make sure that these are actually lighting some wood, and we should be good to go. Smells good. Now it's just at what point do I add one of these? Maybe let that get going a little bit more. Kicking off some heat. I'm sat right where the smoke's blowing, so I need to move around to the other side. Well, we have some fire. That's a start. Only used one match as well. That's not bad. Oh dear. I'm gonna add this one. Feels like, or maybe that one. No, this one I think looks like the easiest to burn. Yeah. Is that just going to smother it? Maybe we do some at an angle. I should have done a quick YouTube tutorial, but I'm just going to hope for the best. Well, that one's lit. Gone for a slightly different approach. I built the logs up around the sides, kind of pushing it all to the middle, and that seems to have done the trick, for now at least. But I'm hoping that those ones around the edges will catch light. If they set fire, I think we'll be good to go. I did throw in a couple of the old Poundland firelighters just to spice it up a little bit. Oh, this is lovely. Getting nice and toasty now. Oh wow. Yeah, we are cooking on gas. I wish I'd bought some marshmallows now. That may well be my very first campfire that I've ever built. There's a first time for everything. So yeah, cheers everybody. I have nothing else to do this evening apart from have a few nibbles from my little snack selection and enjoy the fire. And then yeah, it'll be time to get cozy inside the tent. Look who's come to say hello. We have two beautiful swans. Hello. Oh wow. This place really is something else. The fire's going well. I'm pleased with that. Makes it feel lovely and warm. You could get a few of you if you were here in a group sitting around this, using the firewood bag as my rubbish bag now, collecting any bits up. It is 8:35. I have just been munching and sitting, and the time flies when you're doing not very much. But I've just checked on my phone the weather forecast for this evening, because I had seen earlier in the week that thunderstorms have been forecast, and it does say that we have 100% rain basically at 9 o'clock, so in 25 minutes, which I can kind of feel, you know, when you can just kind of feel it on its way. I don't know if it's heavy rain. It doesn't actually say on my app, but it does say, oh yeah, light rain is expected to start in 13 minutes. There we are. And it's going to continue for about an hour or so potentially, so it might be time. I was thinking, often with camping you have the car really in close proximity, don't you, and it would just be like shove stuff in the car quickly, but I've actually got to get everything that I want to keep dry into the tent, so I might just start slowly, well not that slowly because it says 13 minutes, but yeah, putting bits inside the tent. Yeah, I think I better do that, because if it starts to chuck it down, I don't want to be like in that scramble situation. So I shall do that now, and then just keep my chair out and my blankie, and we'll see what happens. If it rains, then I'm good to go. Just pile in. Okay, I've cleared everything into the tent, so this is it now. Oh my goodness, why do I suddenly feel slightly nervous? Going to, oh, there's other people. That's a positive sign. I'm gonna go and fill my water bottle up and use the toilets. I'll probably go to bed. And bang on time, the rain is starting. So I'm gonna go and get inside the tent and get cozy for the evening. Let's hope this is gonna keep me nice and dry tonight. Might pop the ventilation flap down in case it gets windy.
Lighting a fire for the night, let it burn, keep inside, keep the spirit up at night. There's a miracle alive. All the pain inside your bones, all the cold inside your home. You were never all alone, all alone. Restless all the time, feel myself decline, lose myself till my heart beats.
Alright, this is terrible lighting. Oh gosh, quite hot as well. Oh dear. Nope, no. This is getting very Blair Witch. I'm in the tent. First thing I've noted, it is rather warm in here, so maybe I should have maybe not put it in the sunlight to warm it up. I thought that would be a good idea, but now I'm absolutely dripping in sweat. I've come into the tent. I wonder if what I might do once I'll switch the lamp off and then maybe just like get some air through. But I don't want to open the flaps whilst the lamps are on, because I think lots of insects will make their way in. I can see some kind of on the roof here where they've landed because of the light. So I'm just going to settle in for the night now. Just relax. I could hear a lot of bird noises, but they've just settled down, so maybe they've gone to bed now. I've got some wipes, so I can have a little tent wash this evening. These are the Nivea 3-in-1 cleansing wipes, and they are plant-based tissue. So yeah, I just thought they'd be quite handy because there's no showers here. And I've got my little wash bag tucked in, so I can take my contact lenses out and pop my glasses on. I have, this is probably a bit, you know, extreme, but I have packed everything that I might need in my backpack, like the car keys and my wallet and my essentials, just in case in the night, you know, if you needed to flee and get out of here. I just know that my backpack is what is good to go. My Reeboks are by the door, so by the flap, I don't know what you can call it. But yeah, it does feel very safe here. There's a couple of couples just, you know, in the next couple of spaces, but you know, it's good to have a plan, isn't it? You can never be too careful. So yeah, that is me for the evening. I'm gonna settle in, and yeah, I don't think I'll be cold tonight, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to the morning. I think it'll be lovely here in the morning. And yeah, I've had a really lovely day. I've really enjoyed this, so maybe this will be the start of some more camping adventures. We'll see how tonight goes, and then go from there. But yeah, for this evening, oh, let me just show you the pillow. So what I've done is put my squishy travel pillow into a silk pillowcase, because I just thought that would be quite nice. And it's this one. I got it in TK Maxx and I've had it for years. Occasionally I take it on flights, and it's also quite a good one if ever you need, you know, like sometimes it's nice to put a pillow between your legs if you've been to the gym and your legs are aching. It's quite good for that as well. It's almost like a foam pad, so it's quite a handy thing to have around the home. Also, I guess probably quite good for, like, I don't know, long car journeys, supporting your desk and chair, that sort of thing. But yeah, for me it's for travels. And oh, hello, are we steamed up? Or are we just not bothering to focus on me anymore? I know it's late, Canon, but I would like you to stay with us a little bit longer while I show everybody what else I've got in here. The other thing I've got to show you is my Galaxies, which will be my midnight munchies. And then I've also got my, yeah, my little Ring earplugs. I'm going to pop those in, where should I pop them? So I'm going to keep these next to my pillow. And the rain was really light, so hopefully, yeah, I mean, there might be some storms later, we'll see. But yeah, so far it's just been a bit of drizzle, and it was really pretty actually, seeing the raindrops on the water over there. So yeah, unless there's anything to report during the night, I will see you tomorrow. It's the middle of the night and I have been woken up by a strange noise. I don't know what it was. I think it might have been some kind of animal. Yeah, just having a little sniffle around outside. But I have opened up the tent because it is so warm in here that I have, yeah, just wanted to get a bit of fresh air in. So, yeah, I've been sleeping quite well up to now. So yeah, I'm gonna get a bit of air in the tent and then go back to bed. Oh dear, I am quite hot. It's raining again. I'm going to get involved with the Galaxy. I think a lot of this stuff is mind over matter, isn't it? Mind over matter, or eat a Galaxy and distract yourself. That's going to help. So I've taken the sleeping bag off and I'm just lying on top of it. I could do with more underneath me, I've realised. I feel, I don't mind like sleeping on the hard surface, but yeah, it's feeling quite hard. So the other thing to note is that being just over 6 foot, I feel like my head and my feet are pretty much almost touching either end of this tent. So on the diagonal actually, it's a lot better. But if there were 2 of you in here for a 2-man tent, I would not recommend 2 of you sleep in this. That's my thoughts of the night. Oh, gosh. I don't know if you can hear this. Oh. But it was just the most almighty thunderclap. The rain hasn't stopped since I've been trying to get to sleep. I think I was half asleep then, but then yeah, it was just so loud. Good morning. You look like you're slightly steamed up this morning, so apologies if the lens is a bit blurry. Oh dear. I woke up a few times this morning from about 4:30 because that's when the birds started singing. It actually got light at 20 to 5, so the sun's coming up pretty early at the moment here in the UK. So yeah, I slept, I would say, pretty well once I got to sleep after a few disturbances. I think the rain, thunder, slightly strange noises outside the tent, but then the rain continued throughout the night and I got used to the sound of that. It was actually quite nice in the end. But the thing that kind of didn't keep me up, but when I woke up I was very aware of, was how uncomfortable I was just lying on a yoga mat. I thought I'd be fine with that, and nope. I was very uncomfortable. I actually had a dream at one point that gravity had doubled, and so I was being like sucked to the floor. Yeah, that's all, just a lack of padding. As you can see, the tent is wet, so the sun hasn't really brightened up this morning, so I need to give this a good shake, I think, and I'm going to get everything else packed up out of the tent, take it to the car. There's nowhere to really put stuff, apart from on the benches over there. I guess I could lay some things. Had a nice little wet wipe wash this morning, and done my teeth, and yeah, fresh t-shirt, fresh socks and underwear just makes you feel so much better as well, rather than like, I mean, I don't know what people usually do when they go camping, but I like to put clean clothes on. So I feel fresh, although I do need to put my contact lenses in, so I need to go and find a spot to do that. I'll probably just do that in the car actually, that'll make sense. So I'll pop my glasses on for now, wherever they have gone. And yeah, I'll get everything from inside the tent packed up. I've got myself my nice little coffee to drink, and oh, the other thing is the cool bag, because I had ice cubes in it, that got quite wet. Thankfully I'd popped the picnic blanket underneath it so it didn't soak the rest of the tent, but my shirt, which was next to it, is sodden. So something for me to be aware of in future. I need to make sure I get the ice cubes out of the cool box or the cool bag before I take it inside the tent. But yeah, apart from that, we are pretty dry. All my sleeping bag and everything's dry. I've noticed that this, if you touch the inside, it does kind of penetrate through, but it hasn't come through into the tent. So, you know, with quite heavy rain last night, I remained dry. So the little tent gets the thumbs up from me. Well, the sun's come out, which is lovely. It's 9:30 now. I've got an hour till I need to be out of here. I'm going to give the tent a good shake, and hopefully it's going to dry. I'll take the pegs out and then maybe I can rotate it a bit in the sun as well. I'd like to be able to put it away dry, ideally, so I don't have to like faff about getting it back out at home to, you know, make sure it's dried properly. So yeah, that's the plan.
But we fall, we rain, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brains. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us.
And this is my breakfast. I have got one of these ginger and turmeric shots, which I'm going to pour over some ice. I've got my Starbucks triple shot espresso, some watermelon and a banana. I've got bread and I've also got brie in the cool box, but I'm not that hungry. But yeah, if I wanted something else, I could have that. Oh yeah, lovely. We'll let the ice melt into that a little bit. So yeah, that is my brekkie while I get the tent packed up. Okay, we're getting there. I'm just having a little emergency banana break. I've put the chair up because that makes like a useful little place to pop things to keep them dry whilst I'm doing all of this. I've got everything drying. Even my hoodie got a few splashes. That's pretty much there now. This one, I don't think that will be dry before heading home, but we can try. And this thing's, yeah, That's probably going to need to go in the wash when I get back. And then, yeah, the tent is nearly empty. Just got a few last bits to grab. Camera, my wash bits. Forget, I need another hand. I've just moved the tent across now that I've got everything out of it, and I've been giving it a good shake. There's still water droplets on it, so I'm trying to get all of those off, and then I'll take this top layer off and then give the underside chance to air through. I'm just waiting for this to dry. It's taking a little bit longer than I hoped. It's good when the sun comes out because it seems to dry really fast, so just when it goes behind the clouds. So yeah, I'm going to keep rotating that. Then these pegs, I've just got a wipe out. I'm going to give these a good wipe before I pop them away. And we have some visitors who've come to say hello. Good morning. Oh, like a little baby. Investigating some fresh grass. How sweet. Just enjoying the last half an hour. I don't know if you can actually see me, my head might be chopped off. I'm enjoying the last half an hour sunshine, and yeah, to leave the tent for another 15 minutes, see if I can get that dry. And that is me packed up. So the tent is now down. I didn't put it away properly. I've actually got 2 bits of it in my backpack here because there was still a bit of damp on it and a bit of grass. So I want to just give it a good shake out. When I get home, I can just shake it out on the roof garden and yeah, make sure I put it away properly, because I hopefully will be using it again. You never know. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more camping adventures. So yeah, I've just got my chair to take down, and that is pretty much it. I've got the other bits of the tent in the tent bag, like the pegs and the poles. Got my little blanket, which has pretty much dried out, but again, I'll probably give that, well, it needs a wash anyway, so I'll give that a wash and a good dry at home. And then my backpack, some of you might remember this. Well, I did a job with this brand, gosh, it was a good few years ago now, and I've used this bag ever since. I swear by it. I take it filming with me, I take it everywhere. It's really good. It stuffs loads in, lots of pockets, and I actually take this to the boot sale a lot as well, because as you can see, you can get like tool things in it. So if I end up with like a really tool vase or something, it just slings in there, no bother. But yeah, I've got the tent bits in here just poking out the top. I'll pop those into the boot, yeah, and sort them out when I get home. So yeah, that is me. I am out of here. I've got the journey back through London. I hope the Saturday traffic is all right. Hopefully at this time in the morning it should be. And gosh, this sunshine is so lovely. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'm going to round it off here, I think. I don't think you need to see me sweating it out in the traffic. So if you enjoyed this one, do give it a thumbs up. I hope you did. I know it's a little bit different, but yeah, as part of my travel adventure, I thought it would be a nice thing to include and share with you. And yeah, I feel really good that I've done this. I really enjoyed it. I feel like I've achieved something with my driving and putting up a tent. You know, these are the skills in life that one can work on. So yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you have too. Hope you've enjoyed this beautiful scenery and the wildlife and our friends who are still hanging out just over there. If you fancy chilling out with some magazines over the next couple of months as well, remember to take advantage of that fantastic offer from Readly, where you can scan the QR code that's on the screen, or you can click through the link in my description box in the pinned comment to make the most of that 2 months free access to Readly. And remember, you can cancel at any time, so that is a deal not to be missed. And yeah, I'm just prolonging this. How long have I got? I just want to make the most of this lovely little spot. Oh my goodness, this is classic me, always right to the last minute, and why not? So in my 1 minute that I have to officially get out of here, I'm sure they're pretty chill if you're a little bit behind. I shall bid you farewell. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Oh, butterfly came to say hi. Oh, and a fly.
Keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless. always keeping us restless.